Hey everybody, Tony here, and welcome back to another video. This is actually going to be another discussion video here slash rant, and this was actually requested for me to talk about by a fellow subscriber of mine, Double Luke, and I told him I'd be working on a video on this topic very soon, and since it has been soon, it's time to make this. And joining me for this video is
Razor Blade 1812.
Hello, Toby, Razorblade. Today we're going to be this discussion going to be talking about Dead or Alive 6 and how awful it looks and how it's got the SJW painted all over it. And now I'm gonna since Toby here was the one who showed me who was the one who first showed me the trailer for Dead or Alive 6. I'm gonna have him go first.
Yeah. The first problem that Dead or Alive 6 has that a lot of people were very, very unhappy about is the fact that they had to desexualize the girls by removing the breast physics.
And changing their costumes too. It's like this Dead or Alive game looks more like a Virtua Fighter game and stuff like that. I mean, it looks more like Virtua Fighter and stuff. And yet, whatever Dead or Alive was known to have hot girls in bikinis and stuff like that, which I know, like I said in my Dead or Alive Stream 3 review, it's not the main reason we play games, but still, it was their selling point.
That's right. Especially the original Dead or Alive that came out on the arcades in 1996. Yeah, in the arcades. That, of course, was mainly focused around these women that were, of course, like the main protagonists, including Kasumi.
Who's pretty much the mascot of the series, Kasumi. But it's like, they're changing everything. Sure, the trailer looks all flashy and stuff like that, and looks has good graphics stuff, but graphics aren't the most important thing in a video game, and it's got that SJW paint all over it. I mean, people bitch about Dead or Alive 5 how Dead or Alive has not been the same since Tobunoga Hikage left, or however you pronounce his name. Since he left, Dead or Alive hasn't been the same, but Dead or Alive 5 still felt like a Dead or Alive game. I had Dead or Alive 5 last round on the PlayStation 4, and I enjoy it. I mean, it's the most complete version, and it's got Rachel the Fiend Hunter and Momiji from the Ninja Gaiden games in there as well, almost a Virtua Fighter character, which is also cool.
Except for the fact that the Steam version is plagued with full of like $1,000 of DLCs. I mean, that's what people had problem with the Steam version of Dead or Alive 6 last round, of Dead or Alive 5 last round. That it was $1,000 worth of DLC, and that was just absolutely insane.
Yeah, that is insane indeed. But like, you think when Dead or Alive couldn't stoop to a lower point, you get Dead or Alive 6, which, does this look like a Dead or Alive game to you? You know what it's like? It's like taking Mortal Kombat and removing the blood out of it and making it like Tekken, which I love Tekken, but imagine if Mortal Kombat became like Street Fighter or Tekken, something like that. Can you imagine if that happened? That would be just terrible. And like, people. I remember, like, you all knew that I reviewed Dead or Alive Extreme 3/4 on the PS4, like when I made the comeback in reviewing, when I got my Razor Ripsaw and stuff like that. That game was only released in Japan, stuff like that.
And Southeast Asia.
And Southeast Asia too. Can you imagine what would have happened if the game had a Western release? How butchered it would have been because of the SJW bullshit. In fact, that's the main problem here. Instead of trying to please the main hardcore fans of Dead or Alive, they're going to side with the SJW fans and make the game for them so they can enjoy it. It's like a big insult and a big slap in the face. And I cannot believe they would do that. I mean, that's the thing. Any game company can cater to the SJW fans and ruin a series like this. It can happen, and it has happened.
Yeah, and the fact that this is going to kill the franchise, guaranteed.
Yeah, it's like how Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge killed the Ninja Gaiden series. This will kill the Dead or Alive series. And I'm hoping that they'll come to their senses and actually keep all the and keep it the way it was when Dead or Alive Live 1 came out, and keep it like that. I mean, but I am not them, so I don't know, but like, This just looks awful. I mean, I understand. I mean, like, I knew there would be a Dead or Alive 6 coming out because the story mode in Dead or Alive 5 ended on a cliffhanger. But I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made with Tekken 7. I'm not gonna make that same mistake again. I refuse to waste my money on that stuff because I know this is gonna suck. I know it's going to suck. Just Tekken 7 I had hope for because Tekken is one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. So I had hope that they were going to go down that Street Fighter route. But God, can you imagine if there's some Street Fighter elements in Dead or Alive 6? That would make it even 10 times worse. But what else? You got anything else to say about about this game here on that's gonna suck and stuff? Because I just have no hope. I mean, I think it's gonna happen when it comes out, Toby. Half the game locked with DLC, only like 2 or 3 or 4 modes in the game, and that will basically be it. And like you'll have to pay tons of money for the DLC to just to get the game and play all the modes. Can you imagine if they did that? That would be the worst thing they could do. That would be the worst thing.
Yeah, it sure could be worse. Worse.
I mean, Tecmo, why would you do this? Alienate your fans like this, especially people who grew up with Dead or Alive.
Myself, in which of course I grew up with the original game, which I have right here. Well, this is the PAL version, but then again, I had the Japanese version when I was a kid back in 1998 in September when I played it.
I have Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore, and Dead or Alive 5 Last Round, and Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Fortune. I've already reviewed Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Fortune, so I don't need to talk about that, but I will be reviewing Dead or Alive, Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore, and Dead or Alive 5 Last Round, as requested me reviewed by Double Luke, and I'm going to keep his request as well, so keep an eye out for that. That'll be coming soon. It won't be the next few reviews, but I promise that I will review those games because I have a lot of memories with those games, especially Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore, which is definitely the best Dead or Alive game ever made and stuff like that. But I won't be reviewing the Xbox games because 1, I don't have an Xbox, and 2, I don't care for those. Those games should have been on the Sony console as well, but that's just me. But I don't have much else to say except the fact that this is just going to kill the Dead or Alive franchise for all of us, especially us big time fans of the series. I can understand change can be good at times in a series, but for this change is not good. It's gonna make things worse. I don't want to play a Dead or Alive game and make it be like Virtua Fighter or Street Fighter, make it all serious and tone and stuff like that, and blood and such. I don't need that. We already got plenty of that on the market. I hope Tecmo will come to their senses and bring it and change it to like how like change everything and make it the way it was for the main hardcore fans, that catering to the SJW fans. But I can't say. I'm not them. You got anything else to say?
That's exactly why we have Senran Kagura these days.
Yeah, Senran Kagura. Which I can see Dead or Alive going downhill because of this, but Senran Kagura will still be kicking and running. Especially the fact that it also features Dead or Alive characters as DLCs. Like Ayane, in Estival Versus, so that's cool right there. But I don't have it. Do you have anything else to say?
Well, Dead or Alive is sadly dead now.
Yeah, it's dead. I mean, Dead or Alive 5 was not the greatest game in the series, but it still seems much better than what's going to happen to it now. Will we be getting it? Hell no. Unless there was a video or a trailer out there that can convince us to change our mind, I'm not getting it. I don't want that. That's not a Dead or Alive game. What this is showing me, it's not a Dead or Alive game. I'm sorry. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. Stay tuned because there's more on the way. Peace out, everybody, and have a great day. And Double Luke, I hope you enjoy.